Are payment dates actually changing this year for Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, and RRB? And what about your raise? Did you get it? Well, I have all the details for you in this video, so let's get into it right now. But if you haven't done so yet, or if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video and join this community, which is the fastest growing advocacy group right here on YouTube for seniors, the elderly, people with disabilities, low income, and of course, all the beneficiaries I mentioned at the beginning of this video, including Social Security, retirement, SSDI, SSI, VA, RRB, survivors, and of course, one of the fastest growing communities right here on YouTube when it comes to updates on the stimulus package, stimulus checks, stimulus provisions, and all of these other benefits we can get our hands on right now. There's a lot going on, and I am here for you every single day, doing anything I possibly can to help out each and every one of you right here in this community. So again, if you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below the video. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Let's get into this, as we've got to stick together through this time, as it's a tough one out there. All right, so let's quickly talk about this. This is something I continue to see popping up down in the comments section a lot lately over the last 3 or 4 days here, and I just want to offer some clarification as far as payment dates when it comes to all of these benefits. Social Security, retirement, SSDI, you know the whole list. I've gone through it a couple times now in this video. And then also I want to talk about the raise that everybody was supposed to be receiving as of this new year. Did you get it yet? Because I've seen a lot of comments down below saying didn't get it. So we got to talk through that a little bit further here too. So let's quickly buzz through this because, again, I want to make sure that we're getting through this quickly and respecting your time. But also, this is something I certainly want to talk about because I've seen it popping up so many times over the last couple of days here. We got to offer some clarification on this. All right, so over the last week and a half or so, I've had a couple different videos out talking about payment dates as far as when Social Security beneficiaries will generally get their payments. I've also talked a little bit about SSI beneficiaries and when you should also be receiving your payment. All right, so here's just the basic outline of this. Payment dates for all these beneficiaries, for any of you receiving any of the benefits I've been talking about throughout this video, payment dates are not changing, okay? So here we are in the new year, 2022, and payment dates are the exact same as what they always have been for you. So whenever you historically have been receiving your payment, that's when you're probably going to receive it, okay? So now, I said probably. Why did I say probably? Here's the deal. Because realistically, there's about 75 million beneficiaries drawing on all of these benefits that I laid out. So, of course, everybody's situation is a little bit different. Could maybe somebody have a little bit of change to their situation and maybe their payment date changed? Yeah, in some instances, that probably could be the case. However, for the vast majority of you out there in this community receiving any of these benefits I've been talking about, your payment dates will remain the same, okay? So even though in those last few videos I've been talking about payment dates, the second Wednesday, the third Wednesday, the fourth Wednesday, the first of the month, the third of the month, there's all these different dates that are being thrown around, right? Now, here's the deal. Whenever you've historically been receiving your payments over the last year, 2021, 2020, or the last 10 years, 5 years, however long you've been receiving your payments, whatever date they historically arrive on, whether it's the first, the third, the second Wednesday, third Wednesday, fourth Wednesday, whatever it happens to be, you'll continue getting your payments those days, okay? Nothing's going to change other than that, unless something, like I said, changed with your specific situation. But for the most part, Social Security is not changing all the payment dates. They're all just coming out as they always have, okay? So no major changes there. I just want to offer some clarification because I've seen a lot of comments down below saying, does this mean my payment's going to change from the third to, the second Wednesday? If you've always received it on the third, you'll probably continue receiving it on the third. Unless, like I said, there may be some kind of specific change to your situation, which again, there's a lot of people out there. And maybe some people have something unique with their situation, and maybe their payment date has changed. But for the most part, no, they're all staying the exact same as they always have. So here we are a couple days into the new year already. I saw a number of you reaching out saying, hey, I got my pending payment on the 30th of December. Congratulations, that's great. I also saw some of you reaching out saying, I got my payment pending over the weekend. That's kind of weird. Usually that doesn't happen, but some of you have reached out saying you got it pending over the weekend. So good stuff, right? Which is actually kind of interesting because I even saw a few comments coming out saying they never pay on the weekends and they never even pend on the weekends, but here it is. So maybe the IRS or the Social Security Administration, maybe they've made some New Year's resolutions to start pending payments on the weekends too. Not really sure, but it's always nice to see a pending payment, right? Even if it's not released to you and you can't get your hands on it quite yet, but at least you can see it pending, it's always a nice little bit of reassurance to know, hey, the payment is still coming, right? So hope that kind of clears it up for any of you that have been asking. I've been seeing your comments, so just wanted to offer some clarification on that. All right, let's quickly talk about the raise. Did you get your raise? Because I've seen a number of comments down below in the comment section over the last couple of days here saying, I got my payment, no raise. Where's my raise? I need my raise. Where is it? All right, so this is something else we need to talk about a little bit more. So I've also seen a number of comments saying, I got the raise, looks good, but they reduced my SNAP benefit. Or some people coming out saying, I haven't received the raise at all. So here's the deal. The raise that we're talking about is in relation to the cost of living adjustment, the COLA raise for 2022. Now, this should have been added to your benefit. There's pretty much no reason that it was not added to your benefit. It should be there. There's no qualification process. There's no application process. There's nothing like that. If you're somebody who is receiving benefits, your new benefit raise should have been automatically added. So you should have received your cost of living adjustment automatically with no work on your part. You should not have to do anything on that. You don't need to fill out any forms. You don't need to call about it. You don't need to do anything. They just automatically apply that to your new benefit for 2022, your first benefit. So if you're somebody who has not received your cost of living adjustment to your benefit, so let me just give you a quick example. Let's just say that your benefit in 2021 was $800. I'm just making up a number for an example. Let's just say it was $800 per month. Well, going into 2022, with the cost of living adjustment, the 5.9%, that should have been about a $47 raise, just roughly doing some mental math. $47 to $48 raise to your benefit. So if you're receiving $800, and once again for 2022, you received $800, you should have received about $48 about more than that. So you should have received about $848. If you didn't receive that, you may want to call the Social Security Administration right away on, well, your earliest convenience here, whenever you possibly can, and connect with somebody and ask, what happened here? Why didn't I get my benefit raise? What's actually going on with that? You should have automatically received it, but I did see a number of comments down below in the last couple of days here saying, I got a pending, but there's no raise to it. It's the same old benefit I've always been receiving. So you may want to check that out. So even though the cost of living adjustment may reduce other benefits, it should still come through onto your monthly benefit, and then maybe they reduce other benefits like SNAP benefits, or maybe any other things like maybe rental assistance, anything else that you may be getting. That's typically what they do, is they reduce other benefits on the behalf of the cost of living adjustment. So not really sure why that didn't come through, but I would say give it another day or two maybe. Wait to see if for some reason if it happens to pop up in a separate transaction, which again, that shouldn't be the case. That would be weird. I've never seen that before. But maybe it'll come through as a separate transaction, just as a kind of a, whoops, sorry, forgot to pay you your bonus. And if that doesn't happen and you still get your old benefit, I'd say call them right away and say, here's the deal. I didn't get my cost of living adjustment. What's going on? I need this money right now. So, and an agent for the Social Security Administration, they should be able to kind of talk you through this and figure out what's actually going on with it and why you haven't received your raise. And again, that can be for any benefits, including Social Security retirement, SSDI, survivors, and SSI. So SSI, you should have received your new higher benefit as well as of a couple days ago. So if any of you didn't receive it, I would say absolutely call about that because at this point, everybody needs all the money you possibly can get during this time, right? So these are the commonly asked questions. I've seen a few of these popping up down below over the last couple of days here, and I thought, you know what? For the number of comments I've been seeing about this is something we certainly need to talk about. And maybe there's just some kind of little glitch in the system with the rollover of the new year being over a holiday and a weekend and all of this coming together, all of this converging at the same time. Maybe they just had a little kind of glitch in the system, and maybe right away, once Monday hits, maybe they'll all figure it all out and it'll be all fixed for everybody. Not really sure. And Not really sure what's going on there, but you should have received all of this and it should be going through. One more thing that's kind of interesting here that we may need to talk about for just a second as well. Now that we're during the weekend and pending payments may be coming through, it may be pending as the old amount. However, when the payment actually hits your account as an actual deposit into the account, maybe it'll actually have the real amount in there. So before you call right away on Monday, maybe go back into your account and check one more time, because maybe it's pending your old amount. And then maybe when it actually hits your account as a deposit, it should have the new raise in there for you. So again, just check all that out and make sure you see everything so you have all the information at your disposal before you actually call and sit on hold for 3.5 hours, right? We all know how that goes. And that can turn into a very long day sitting on hold, waiting for somebody to answer so they can rush you off the phone and get on to the next person. We've all been there, done that, right? You wait and wait and wait, and then they talk to you for like 2.5 minutes, and then it's done. It's like, wait, I waited all that time to talk to somebody for 2.5 minutes, and my questions aren't even answered. Have you ever been there? I know I've been there a number of times. It's not a fun situation. And then you hang up and you're like, oh man, I forgot my question. You know how that goes? By the time you actually talk to somebody, you forget the question in which you actually called. I know I've been there a couple times. Whoops. So anyway, I hope this helps you out. For those of you that have been asking, I hope this clarifies for you. And once again, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to join the community. There's a lot of people joining this community every single day, hundreds and hundreds of people right here, the fastest growing community when it comes to advocacy for all of you who are living on these fixed income benefits, Social Security, SSDI, SSI, retirement, survivors, VA, RRB, as well as low income, stimulus package, stimulus checks, everything else that's going on out there. There's a lot of different things that are happening, and I'm here for you every single day as your one and only daily advocate to make sure that you're staying tuned with everything going on. So I hope this helps you out. Enjoy your day, everybody. Thank you so much. Stay safe out there. Again, Happy New Year. Thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate it. We have some really cool things planned for everybody right here in this community, especially the subscribers. We've got some really cool things planned. We know it's a tough time out there, and we want to continue doing anything we possibly can to help you out in any way possible. And we're going to be stepping up our game this year going into it, and hopefully we can reach out as many people as we can to help you out through this time, and of course, keeping you updated every single day along the way. So enjoy your day. Thanks again for watching. Hit that subscribe button right down below the video. Share this one with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out some of the other 2,000 videos right here on the channel. Thanks again. I'll catch you later.